Hey, Tim Avery here with Visual Testaments. Take 2 minutes to read the Word of God with me today. I'm in Mark chapter 6, verse 30. Jesus multiplies food to feed 5,000. The apostles returned from their mission and gathered around Jesus and told him everything they had done and taught. There was such a swirl of activity around Jesus with so many people coming and going that they were unable to even eat a meal. So Jesus said to his disciples, "Come, let us take a break and find a secluded place where you can rest a while." They slipped away, left by sailboat for a deserted spot. But many of the people saw them leaving and realized where they were headed. So they took off running along the shore. Then people from the surrounding towns joined them in the chase, and a large crowd got there ahead of them. By the time Jesus came ashore, a massive crowd was waiting. At the sight of them, his heart was filled with compassion because they seemed like wandering sheep who had no shepherd. So he taught them many wonderful things. Late that afternoon, his disciples said, "It's getting really late and we're here in this remote place with nothing to eat. You should send the crowds away so they can go into the surrounding villages and buy food." But he answered them, "You give them something to eat." "Are you sure?" they replied. "You really want us to go buy them supper? It would cost a small fortune to feed all these thousands of hungry people." "How many loaves of bread do you have?" he asked. "Go and see." After they had looked around, they came back and said, 5, plus a couple of fish. Then he instructed them to organize the crowd and have them sit down in groups on the grass. So they had them sit down in groups of hundreds and fifties. Then Jesus took the 5 loaves and 2 fish, gazed into heaven, and gave thanks to God. He broke the bread and the 2 fish and distributed them to his disciples to serve the people, and the food was multiplied in front of their eyes. Everyone had plenty to eat and was fully satisfied. Then the 12 disciples picked up what remained, and each of them ended up with a basket full of leftovers. Altogether, 5,000 families were fed that day.